Get ready. We're going viral. Get ready. We're going viral.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of the Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Chelcie Lynn.
And I'm your host, Paige, Ginn.
And we got Gary and Maggie with us, and everybody's here, and we're doing the podcast this week.
Yeah. What happened? You lost your breath?
Just thought I'd try something different.
I like the addition.
Thank you.
I've been watching SpongeBob a lot lately.
What for?
Ooh, that's horrible, dude.
There's actually some funny writing.
Really?
I think so. I was laughing out loud at some parts.
What?
It's his voice for me. I can't do it.
Yeah. There was just one part, though. Oh, dude. It's with a pinky finger.
Uh-huh.
SpongeBob's going on a date, and Patrick's like, just keep the pinky up. You know, like when you're drinking wine or tea, whatever, you have the pinky up.
Uh-huh.
So SpongeBob it cuts to a clip of SpongeBob walking to his date with his finger. Dude, it was funny.
I've never watched SpongeBob.
Okay, I watched it a lot when I was younger, but going back, it hits different.
Really?
I think you could get some good ideas for anything.
Well, I can't still stand up from SpongeBob.
But you could probably get ideas.
Yeah. I was too old when it came out, and I never was a cartoon lover anyway. And I've obviously I know what it is, and I've seen clips and stuff, but I've never I never watched it.
Yeah, I would like to know the meaning of a lot of cartoons. You know, like.
Well, he was a pineapple that lived under the sea.
Yeah, they say it started from like the atomic bomb. You know, a lot of cartoons there's hidden meanings in them.
Well, for sure. There's a hidden meaning in my ass.
And I've yet to find it. That's my goal.
Get in there.
Ooh,
Get to digging.
wait.
Get in there. Get to digging and find it.
Gold miner, baby.
Hey, honey's digging for gold.
Hey, honeys.
Gary wants down so bad. Maggie's over there eating something. Get over there, turkey. Get over there.
Go eat.
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little late on that.
Little timer.
Sorry, I'm a little late on the timer.
It's okay. Better late than never.
Chima, what you been doing?
Oh, just podcasting, even when we're not podcasting.
Because you're doing the thumbnails, and you're doing the clips, and you're doing
Not all the clips, but
Well,
just
you do a lot of them
sometimes, or just like if you want something, or just random stuff.
Yes.
What have you been doing? Gardening?
No.
Have you been drinking? Have you been having a morning routine lately of what you're drinking?
You know what? I haven't, and usually I do, but I've been so busy, and we were out of town. We all went to Gatlinburg last week. Went to Dollywood, and then before that, I was in North Carolina. I feel like I haven't been home
For a routine.
to have a routine. I haven't been home for a routine, but I love a routine when I am at home. But and then I'm about to go for tour, so it's like I'm never here, so the garden thing's not happening.
we got to get that Joe Rogan money because we need gardeners.
Yeah, that's a full-time thing. And have you seen Carrie Underwood's garden?
No,
She
is
has
it freaking woodsy or what?
Bro,
She probably only eats out of it.
she does. I mean, huge garden, huge greenhouse, and she has someone that tends to it regularly because it's such a full-time job.
There's no way even one person could do that.
No, it is a full-time thing. But her garden is that's like your ideal garden you want to have.
Is she here in Tennessee?
Yeah.
What about Martha Stewart's garden?
That. Don't get me started. That's my dream and goal.
Dude, did you watch that documentary?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I remember the Martha Stewart show when I was little. I would watch it. I remember that show.
She was such a big part of my life, because my mom loved, all the magazines. I remember even looking at the magazines just being like, she's goals.
Oh, it was before Pinterest, before TikTok, in lifestyle influencers, before. I mean, there was nothing, and then there was Martha Stewart.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize she had went through all that.
Oh, yeah.
Watching that documentary was pretty cool.
What was it on Netflix?
I think so.
The Martha Stewart documentary. Watch it if you haven't.
Yeah, trip.
Yeah.
And just all the women, women just love to buy things. Cookbooks,
Oh, yeah.
women are a target
freaking
audience.
I mean, yeah. I got suckered into buying some stainless steel spatulas the other day.
From
Well, because I thought, you know what? I don't have any stainless steel spatulas. All mine were plastic. And I go, I shouldn't be cooking and mixing hot food with plastic. I just shouldn't. I have some wooden spoons that I use a lot, but sometimes I'll use my
Plastic.
spatula. I go, I got to get some I go, why am I doing this? And so I ordered 2 fancy stainless steel spatulas.
oh, I need that. I want freaking copper silverware
Yes.
and a copper brush.
Like a hairbrush?
Like a copper comb or like even
Yeah.
copper tweezers. I
Yeah.
can't find anything. It's probably all like fake knockoff. I want real copper.
Yeah. Well, you're weird on metals.
Tweezers.
You're like allergic to a lot of metals and
Yeah.
stuff.
I'll freaking go numb and itch and get hives.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to. I limit my. I don't have like plastic bowls or anything. All my like my Tupperware is glass or metal, and I've done that for years. But I finally was like, why am I using a plastic spatula? So I splurged, got me some stainless steel spatulas.
Where'd you
gonna
order
say-
them
Yeah,
from?
I was gonna say you're gonna say where?
William Sonoma.
Yes.
Damn, dropping.
Damn, you got money. If you got 2 spatulas from William Sonoma,
Are they
Well, let me see how much they were.
for one?
$100 per.
No.
You don't think so?
No, Maggie.
Okay.
Damn.
My God,
I was
no.
like, she already got that Joe Rogan money.
No.
That place is expensive.
It is. It is so expensive. I don't know if I did get them from William Sonoma. Let me see here. Hold on. I got to figure out exactly what I got.
Oh, I did.
Right
I
here.
did splurge this last weekend, and you won't believe it, but I'll wait.
I want to hear in a minute.
'Kay.
No, one of them was $37.95 and the other one was $42.
Oh,
That's not as bad as I thought.
Right.
I've bought a knife for like $60 or something.
Stainless steel, precision stainless steel spatula, slotted flex fish turner.
Are they heavy?
No, I mean, no, not enough to be like, whoa, this is heavy.
Okay.
But they're nice. I'm excited. That's how you know you're getting old. If you get a new spatula and you're talking about it. and
That's
you're
when I knew. That's when I knew. When I think you got me.
The chopping block.
No, you got me the pan.
Your big
the-
pan.
What's that? What
Your
are
big
those
Dutch
called?
oven.
Yeah, that's when I was like, okay, I'm getting older,
If your friends are getting you Dutch ovens for your birthday,
and you're just so pumped. Like that's what you want.
I was so happy to give it to you. What I said is like, you'll have this for the rest of your life.
Elderly, dude.
You'll have this for the rest of your life.
Oh,
Elderly.
you and another thing that I can tell I'm getting older because I used to hate when older people used to ask me this, and then I caught myself asking Lola and Liv, so what do you, or so what you guys do in school today, or like what's your favorite subject in school? It's like no fucking subject in school is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like PE.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is this human asking me this? And now I catch myself asking. I'm like, dude. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah.
What's another question to ask kids? Like,
Yeah. Well, nothing. That's what I ask the girls all the time. Like, what'd you do in school?
that's all they're doing.
I also want to know what's going. I also want to know how it's go. You know how school's going. I want to know. I'm always like, anybody bully you? Anybody fucking with you? Who you got a crush on? What's his name? I want to know. Like, I want to know what they're doing in school. Mm-hmm. I always ask them who you got a crush on. Oh, so and so.
Do they tell you?
Uh huh.
That's cute.
Lola, I go not too long ago. I was like, you got any crushes on anybody? She listed like 10 people. I go,
Oh,
whoa.
whoa.
She goes,
got
which one?
Yeah, she goes,
She's
"Which
got
one?"
a roster.
She went down the line and I was like, damn,
number.
boy, crazy.
She's
So,
got all the numbers.
Yeah. Well, she's at a bigger school. You got options. I graduated high school with 12 people. There was nobody cute in my graduating class. And I'm sorry if y'all are listening.
And they're probably half your cousins.
Right. If you went to Thackerville High School and you're listening, I'm sorry. Nobody was there for me in terms of being hot and me wanting somebody. Not one damn person.
If you saw any of them, you wouldn't swipe left. You wouldn't connect.
We didn't have that back then, but
But like if you did, you wouldn't swipe
I
on any
mean,
of them.
I mean, nobody was hideous. Just you knew everybody. You saw everybody every day. You're like, just
They were like cousins.
yeah. It's like I liked nobody at my school.
That's the thing too. If you start liking someone, your friends have already fucked
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Or your sisters or whoever. You're like, all right.
Right. So I don't feel like I got to like have crushes on people in school because there was nobody.
And then you got Facebook and got Greg.
And then I got Facebook and got Greg.
And
Greg
got-
the other day was telling me and Beth that he shit his bed one time when he was in college.
with Chelcie in it.
And I go, and Chelcie married you? He goes, yeah, it was right before I met her.
I mean, he's told me he has shit his pants multiple times, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know in particular.
When we were in South Africa, he said he shit his pants one of the days. That's probably why he's always doing laundry.
That's what he said. He had to go to the laundromat.
Washateria, as he likes to call it.
Yeah, washateria.
He's always doing shit like that. Shitting his pants and shit. He is.
I know. With his green ring.
One time, my brother-in-law, we left a Padres game, and it was super late at night, and we couldn't find my brother-in-law anywhere, and we leave the stadium, and we're trying to call him, just nothing. Finally, he gets in the car, and he kind of smells like shit, and I'm like, God, who fucking shit their pants?
No.
Fucking sick. My sister's just dogging on him. Did you fucking shit, you sick piece of shit? That type of beat.
So mean.
Then he's like, no, I didn't. And then at 3 a.m., who's doing laundry?
He didn't want anybody to know.
No. And he got locked in the Padres stadium. That's why, because he was taking care of his shit pants.
He had shit his pants.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes it happens. Y'all leave us alone.
I've shit mine fully.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you got the squirts. It happens.
Yeah, you guys get the squirts more than anyone, though.
Well, I got that uterine fibromyalgia.
Maybe get a squirt deal.
Get a squirt promo. Talking about squirts. Who would back that?
The
Your
squirt
ass.
soda.
That ass.
Dead ass. Speaking of squirt sodas, what's that soda we like that we discovered? The grape.
Olipop?
Olipop.
Olipop.
So I don't like
Poppy and all.
I don't like drinks that try to be healthy, but they're like a substitute for soda. I want my Coke. I want my Dr. Pepper. I don't want to drink the probiotic drinks, the fancy, have this and that. They are disgusting 9 times out of 10. You. Hey, if you don't like Olipops, if you shit your pants,
you. If you're sitting at a stop sign,
you. If you're stressed out and you don't know what to do right now and you just want to get it out, just say you.
if you have a hangnail,
you.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
So
Anyway.
Olipop.
I tried a grape flavored Olipop. Oh my God, they're so good. This is not an ad, obviously. They are so good. I was like, if you had told me this is healthy, I would have. I don't care. If you had said, hey, this has 300 calories and it's full of chemicals, I'd drink it anyway. They're good.
I drank one. It was good.
I want to stock our fridge with them.
Olipop.
We've got a little fancy drink fridge down here in the pod studio, so I want to put some Olipops in there.
Yeah, they need to do the Olipop vending machine.
I've tried other Olipops. The grape's the only one that's good.
Oh, don't tell me that.
There's a strawberry watermelon one or something. It's okay, but the grape is the only good one.
They have a banana flavored.
No, it's great. Oh, that's the nastiest one. We tried it.
All right, well, let's maybe talk about another food. Maybe like a. You smell that?
A refried.
It smells like a pot of
beans or something.
Maggie. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hi, honey. Stinky here. So I had my first relationship when I was around 13, 14 years old. And some kids around that age, do not take hygiene that seriously. I was one of those kids, and I took a shower maybe once a week, didn't brush my teeth that much, and I did not change my fishy, rotten egg smelling underwear a lot. So anyway, after school, I would hide in the back of the library to make out with my boyfriend. One day we were sitting on the floor, and he lays down and rests his head on my lap. He very shortly sits back up and looks at me and says, "My dear, your nethers smell horrendous." And he gets up and leaves. I was so embarrassed and I wanted to die, but I think I needed that wake-up call to take better care of my hygiene. So fast forward today, I'm overly conscious about my hygiene, and my current partner and friends like to quote, "My dear, your nethers smell horrendous," which I think is so funny now. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that and ask if you guys had any embarrassing times where your junk smelled so horrendous that your partner or friend has to make a comment about it. So, anyway, thanks guys for listening. I've been following Chelcie since the Vine days, and I'm so glad that you guys are still around making content and just being so real and hilarious. So, love ya. Stay safe, y'all.
Thank you, honeys. Love you. The fact that it stank so bad that in his mind he wanted to say, "Damn, that stank."
Damn, that pussy stank.
But he said instead, what did he say?
He said,
My dear, your nether
smells horrendous.
The fact that damn well he wanted to say, "Damn, your pussy stank," but he goes, "I gotta be nice here," and his brain twisted it to say that.
Yeah, you dating a 60-year-old?
Right, right.
My dear, your nether smells horrendous.
Oh my gosh, I would have died, but I'd be laughing about it now.
I would say, what the hell is my nether?
I can't believe he said anything at all.
That's surprising.
To be that
as well.
young?
It must have hit him.
It must have hit him hard.
Gobsmacked.
That's what I'm saying.
He got gobsmacked.
He said something that he's probably never spoken that way, and it gobsmacked him so hard that he was saying words he's never said.
He's transformed into a
Yes.
different human.
Yes.
It made him grow like 20 years.
Yes, it gobsmacked him. I know a guy who told me that he will not eat. He goes, he will not eat pussy because in high school, the very first pussy he ate, he goes, I will never. He goes, it ruined everything for me. I will never, ever, 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 ever. Must have left a bad taste in his mouth.
Ruined every meal. Yeah. I mean, fuck, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, if you eat something terrible, do you ever want to go back and eat it? Even if it's the same origin, you're usually steer clear.
I'm sure we've sucked some nasty smelling cheese dicks.
I mean, but
Cheese
I mean,
dicks.
I feel like pussies hit harder. I'm sorry.
Because it's the slime.
Yeah.
So
The goo, it can start crusting. Like,
I always y'all know I use soap on my pussy. But here's the thing. If I will 9 times out of 10, unless I'm fresh out of the shower, I'm not spreading my legs. Mm-hmm. And that's not happening. One time, this was probably 5-7 years ago. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing.
Tell us,
dude.
what, Chelcie?
Me and Greg checked into the Pink Hotel in San Diego for a little weekend staycation. We get to our room, and I hadn't showered yet. We checked in at 4 or 5 o'clock. I hadn't showered since the night before. Whatever, I was not ready.
She wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready to have sex. But we were trying to be spontaneous. I was like, I'll be all right. I'll be fine. Greg's, we're doing it and everything. I bend over.
Oh, gosh.
And he's hitting it from behind, and
Got a whiff?
My ass.
You smelt it yourself?
Yeah.
He didn't say
Dookie butter?
nothing?
Dookie butter?
My ass smelled so bad that I was like, how is he fucking me right now? And Greg kind of
Powered through? Didn't know?
Put on a COVID mask?
he went soft, and that didn't happen. He went soft, and I was like, and I knew it. I go, does it stink? He goes, baby, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, baby.
He goes, baby, I'm sorry, I can't. He goes, this smells so bad. And that is the first and only time in my life, in mine and Greg's relationship, that is, and I go, this
That's
is why I
why.
fucking shower before.
Bro. And his face wasn't even down there.
It was, Paige,
That was some
as soon-
trough, dude.
As soon as I bent over, I go,
It's
is
over.
It's not going to end well.
The fact that you were just kind of waiting on it.
It's the fact that you could smell your own ass and still went for it.
And when Greg got soft, I go, damn, that never happened before, so he's really smelling it.
Yeah, if the smell makes you limp.
That's bad.
And the second I said, do you smell? He goes, baby, I'm sorry, I can't. It stinks.
And he
so
was
bad."
trying to not say anything.
He was trying to be nice.
That's nice of him, for once.
So I've been. That's my little story. I've been there.
Dang. I mean, I've probably had some freaking. After you go to a club back in the day, I've boned some people. I mean, I could not have been smelling so good. But to let them go down and eat me, nah.
Eat me. Eat me.
We need a eat me button.
Yeah.
Eat me.
Just going, eat me.
Eat me.
Eat me. Eat me. Oh man, that's
What did it smell like? Like Paducah.
like nasty ass. Like, go shower, bitch. That's what it smelled like. It smelt just sweat and ass and just butthole.
He should know better after walking through hotel hallways.
Exactly. Exactly.
And especially if they're carpeted hallways. And you have to roll a freaking suitcase on it.
And they were.
That's the worst. Rolling a freaking suitcase on carpet.
Yep. So that happened. That's the only time I've ever. And I go, this is why I because I don't want to smell. I don't want to not feel clean. I want to be clean when I'm boning. And and I knew right then. I go, oh, let me try to be adventurous. And it just smelled worse than I thought it was going to smell.
Malt. Were you like malt?
Malt stinky. It just smelled worse than I thought.
Greg is the smelliest human though, and his fingers are always dirty, and he's always wanting people to smell him. So he's definitely smelled worse than your ass. He should have fought through like a real fighter.
I think he was trying and he just couldn't. He couldn't. Imagine me bent over and my ass stinks in front of you.
Well, a couple weeks ago that happened.
When?
When was looking at your boil.
Oh, yeah.
Go whiffs.
Well, it's different. Y'all weren't f***ing me, so.
But when you opened.
All right.
We said open sesame.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you for calling in, honeys. Love you.
Hey, honeys. Office listener here. I just listened to the latest episode, and when you guys asked to send in your I did that in the office the other day when I was listening on Tuesday, and my boss was right behind me, and then she chatted me and asked me what I was doing when I was whispering. I didn't think anyone could hear me, but she heard me because she asked me what I was doing, and I said nothing. But I love you guys, and I have a would you rather. So, would you rather get your pussy eaten for 2 hours nonstop, or would you rather get f***ed for 2 hours nonstop?
Ooh.
Love you, honeys. Oh, yeah?
Oh, love you, honeys.
Oral 2 an hour.
Oral 2 an hour. Oh, would I rather get my pussy ate for an hour, 2 hours, or
Or get for 2 hours. I'm getting
why?
just licking for 2 hours, dude. That's too much.
But getting pounded for 2 hours, that's gonna
Right.
hurt.
How hard are they pounding? I guess that's what I need to
Just
know.
regular, just sex. Like that.
They can't be licking it like the weekend, and they can't be fucking too hard. Or, I mean,
Just an average, how it normally happens with pussy eating. I think I'd rather get licked for 2 hours. That's gonna bother me less than.
It's less work for you.
And yeah, I'm thinking about it. If I'm getting licked, I'm laying there. If you're getting for 2 hours, you're gonna want to switch position. Then I'll have to get up and I'll have to put a leg up. It's like.
think of the guy's neck. He's gonna need a neck brace.
Well,
and
yeah,
Vicks, vapor rub.
I ain't even worried about him right now. This is me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
This is
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather get licked.
if you could switch positions while you're getting, I would just do the 2 hour fucking.
Well, and I would more likely have an orgasm while getting licked for 2 hours rather than getting for 2 hours.
I could have an orgasm in probably 2 minutes getting licked.
That's
or less.
insane.
Or less.
You got one sensitive clit. Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Well, she doesn't use the Satisfier Pro either.
Yeah.
It depends on the person too.
Yeah.
I mean, if Greg, you said the way he eats it, like, no, I couldn't come. I don't.
Would you
think-
let the weekend eat your pussy, knowing that he does this?
What if he ate your
Yeah.
pussy like that? No lips, just
I would let him.
Yeah.
What if they could put you on a little swing while the weekend's doing that and have you floating past him and he licks your pussy in
and
the
it
air?
licks?
Yeah.
Licking air pussy.
If he gave free pussy licks at his concert,
Well, that's a legality.
oh,
Can't have people suing you and stuff.
lick-gality.
That's a legality. Yeah, I'm getting licked for 2 hours for sure.
Oh,
Okay. Well, we should do it and then come back and see.
I don't even like for longer than
No.
20 minutes.
Because listen, I don't want it to be quick,
No,
but sometimes you're like,
time's ticking.
okay, come on.
I got to get back to scoliosis.
And when you want them to come, you start saying real nasty shit.
Oh, it feels so good. Oh,
Yeah.
God, your dick is so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Because you're trying
But in your brain, you're just like, dude, let's go. I'm missing out on
hurry up. Big Brother's on.
Big Brother. We got crime.
Come on, we got the new, exactly. You start saying real nasty shit when you want them to come.
We're so fucked up.
That's ridiculous.
But
and
it
then they
gets
do,
them.
though. It works.
Oh, it works. It works.
Oh, all you have to do is fill up their head with one word.
It works.
Just say that they have the best cock in the world, and that gets them.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Well, honey, thank you for calling in.
Love you. Great questions.
Love you, honey.
Thanks for calling in, dude.
Hey, honeys. New advice here. So, my boyfriend of about 6 months left yesterday in silence. I come home from work. All his stuff was gone. The keys to the car that I own that he drove was on the counter, and the phone that I paid for was left on the counter with a note that just says, "I'm sorry." Who does that to somebody? You just leave and don't say anything at all. And I don't really know how to deal with this situation. And to make it even worse, everything has seemed fine. Last night, we even had sex the night before, like before he left. So, how do I deal with this situation? Love you, honeys.
Oh, damn, dude.
My heart aches for him, dude.
Hey, he took ghosting to another level. That's ghosting on steroids.
I would say anyone who could do that to somebody, it seemed like he was a little bit of a user. And then he got what he needed from you and dipped. Because if you're paying for his phone, you're giving him a car to drive. It's like, what? Did he find something else that's just going to take care of him?
I don't know, dude, but I'd be pissed.
I would be pissed and confused as hell.
Especially that everything was fine and then all of a sudden gone. It's like, how did you know? Then it makes you question the whole relationship. Everything that was said.
And maybe even relationships after this,
Yeah.
that could leave a scar on you.
Yeah. But also I think the guy was a big Sex and the City fan. Because the same thing happened to Carrie.
Really?
Well,
so he's just living her life.
Not identical, but she had somebody that broke up with her, and all he did was on a post-it, he wrote, "I'm sorry, I can't." So anyway, that's what that reminded me of it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
But I would
He
be.
just put
Here's the
sorry.
thing: there's nothing you can do, even like emotionally. Like that's something you're just got to just. It sucks, That's something you have to just take and feel and go through and then get out of. Get out of emotionally. You can't. There's nothing anybody can say that's gonna.
I would, gosh, if I were you, you seem like such a nice, giving person. Maybe for the next relationship, don't give a person the keys. Don't give so much, and maybe see how that goes for a start. Make sure
True.
the person loves you or likes you for who you are, rather than just taking and.
True, but
Then
6 months in
dipping.
is a watch. 6 months in is plenty of time.
I was thinking at least it was only 6 months. He
Right.
dodged a bullet.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, but
And-
6 months in, you're already driving somebody's car.
That's what I'm saying. And if you have to pay for somebody's phone, you dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
They should be able to get their own phone.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody else is probably just taking care of his baggage, and you can move on and find somebody who, can take care of themselves, maybe.
What's the worst way somebody broke up with you?
Well, I would say me and my ex were already breaking up, so he
Yeah.
just like started packing my shit when I was at work, and I was pissed because I'm like, that's my shit. I'll fucking pack my own stuff. Thanks.
Yeah.
But maybe that. Not. I've pretty much broken up with all of everyone.
Maggie, what about you? Worst way somebody broke up with you?
Their dad told them to break up with me.
What?
And I think his dad like paid him off to break up with me.
Damn, bitch.
Wait.
I know.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the kids.
No, the guy I dated in high school. We dated for years.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And his dad hated me with a passion. And
I hated that whole fucking family.
I know
you
did. We was just talking about that Chelcie hated them. So anyway, I think his dad like made a deal with him or something, and because he just completely stopped talking to me.
Whoa.
But he didn't say my dad.
No, but I know that's what it was.
But you had a feeling that he had something to do with it.
Yeah.
So did his dad come up to you and say, "Hey, you're ending this relationship,"
No.
or what? Oh, okay.
He like we were dating, you know, and then he just quit
okay
coming around.
He ghosted
He
you.
kind of ghosted me.
Dang. So you know the feeling a little bit.
But we dated for a year. I mean, we were together for years. So that's, you know.
Yeah.
Would you still see him at school all the time though?
No. Because this was like after high school.
Right after it. Dang.
And
dude.
here's the thing. When you're with someone for either 6 months or years, like at least say it. Like people don't even just say, "Hey," like
it's crazy too because he's been in prison for like 6 years. I think he's still in prison.
Well, that's what you get for ghosting people, all right?
because the baby girls are not in prison.
The baby girl, he did baby girl a favor.
Oh, I hated them.
Baby girl talking about you on a podcast while you behind bars.
Oh God, that whole family, I hated them.
Freak, dude.
Yeah.
I feel. There was something on the tip of my. Penis.
What happened, Chima?
No, just about this guy and his man. There was something there.
Well, it's like I know. Here's my thing, and I know this might sound insensitive. I personally would rather have that happen. A clean, a cut so clean, a cut that couldn't be cleaner.
Precise.
Here's your stuff. I'm sorry, we're done. I would almost rather have that than have drama, than have someone that won't leave, than have someone that you can't, like, you know how like sometimes you break up and it's so like messy for a while and it's great and you can't leave and you can do this
and you keep going back to each other.
Yeah, and it's like on and off and it's like you're like toxic. This is almost just like, that's not for me. I'm not going to waste the next 6 months trying to make it be for me. It's not for me. Clean cut, move on.
I can see that, but also I can see a point where this guy's like, I need answers.
Yes, I get that.
My other relationships could be ruined because of this. I might have trust issues from now on. And if I'm in another relationship for 6 months, is he going to bounce?
Right.
And then you also just question yourself, what did I do wrong?
It's probably not even you.
Yeah, it's it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying?
But you still question yourself. It's me, the reason why he left. Like, did my asshole stink?
Right. Well, I mean, I've been through that.
Yeah.
You know?
So now he has to just sit there and think that. But yeah, just know it's not you.
It wasn't a you issue because if someone can act like everything's fine and then up and do that, that's something that's a mental case.
Yeah, good point.
That's something else. That is not you. But yeah,
just fucking dump. That's a fucking dump.
That's a dump. Yeah.
The night before, you think everything's good. You're going to work with cum still in your ass.
And he's packing the bags.
He packed his shit and left.
Yeah. Had to get one more nut in.
Ew, he did.
Yeah, you had to get one more nut in. Asshole.
Why is that so funny?
Asshole. Let me pretend that everything's okay. Get one more. Let me bust one more nut. And I'll be packing up the house when he leaves.
Let me fill you up before you go. Your tank's full.
Stop. Hey, honey, it's a gas station here.
Hey, honey's gas station snacks here.
Oh, man.
Ooh, those pickles. Those spicy.
I'm ready.
Ooh.
We're going to go have Mexican food after this.
We should get some gas station snacks after.
Oh, might as well.
Gotta eat.
We're gonna be right by a gas station.
I love that they're everywhere, dude.
Everywhere you go, there's a gas station. Just go and get some snacks.
If you're by a gas station right now,
You. Hey, should we sing a little song?
yeah.
Get Triv-y, get Triv-Yall, get Triv-y, get Triv-Yall, get Triv-y, get Triv-Yall.
Oh, shock it to me.
Let's do the little wheel today, the little wheel. Biffy, did you add 2 new ones to this one?
I did.
Let's see what we got. You added adult cartoons, you added the 2000s, and you added, that's it? Movies.
Movies. Trivial.
And one more.
We have pop
culture?
Agriculture.
Agriculture. You know what?
Agriculture.
One time, oh my God. This ain't going. What was our agriculture teacher's name?
Mr. Lemons.
Mr. Lemons. We had this teacher. He was old. Like he was like in his 70s when I was like a freshman.
Damn.
Had taught at that school for like 50 years. He was the only ag teacher for like 50 years. And I never took ag ever. But it was that was like the most popular elective people took. And one year I decided to take ag, and I was a stupid kid. Okay? I was stupid. I didn't know. Now I respect the garden. Mm-hmm. But then
you don't care to learn.
And he was talking about plants or something. I don't know. He was talking about something, and I made a comment like that it was stupid or something. I don't even know what it was. All I remember, he scolded my ass. And I deserved it. He scolded my ass in front of everyone and was like yelling and was like, he like went off. He was like, agriculture is how you live. Agriculture is the reason you're this. And he went off and was yelling at me, and I was like terrified of him. But we ended up being really cool and like friends for the rest of high school. But he scolded my ass, and I can't hear agriculture without thinking about getting scolded from Mr. Lemons.
He probably woke up the whole last class to be like, okay, let's not talk bad about plants.
And everything he was saying was right. And I was really like,
it is.
I get it now. I go, yeah.
Well, and think, dude, you went to school for that. You care about it, and you're trying to teach a class, and they're saying it's stupid. You
fucking bratty ass 14-year-old going, this is stupid.
I was watching a tick the other day, and this guy was giving a speech to a class over Zoom. He said, and he's like, I have so many other things to be doing right now, but I'm here, like teaching kids stuff.
Yeah.
And he said when he was on the Zoom, he was looking at every kid, and every single kid had their phone, and we're just looking at their phones. So he said, you guys, I could be with my kids right now. I have a paper I have to write. There's so many things I could be doing. None of you are even looking at me. I'm leaving this Zoom. And he went on there like there's a teacher, and he's like apologized to the teacher and just dipped. Because it is so disrespectful.
Yeah, I get it.
Like if you can learn anything from what I said today, look at people when they're fucking talking to you.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Damn.
Put down your phone and look at people when they're fucking talking to you. Clicked out.
Shit. Good for him.
I don't know if he said the F word, but he said he clicked out and then texted the teacher and was like, I apologize, but that's just how I felt. He said he was like so worked up, but I understand, dude.
Biffy, we can hear you typing. That's all right. I'm just letting you know. I was like, what is that noise? All right, get your Buzz Aldrins.
Buzz Aldrin. When you're a little kid, though, it's so hard not to just be like, that's fucking
right.
Dumb.
Right. So, all right, everybody ready?
Triv-Yall.
Triv-Yall. Question 1. Here we go.
Mr. Lemons.
Movies yellow.
Question number 1 of Triv-Yall. Who was the lead actor in the 2003 movie School of Rock?
Come on.
I beat you.
Okay.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I can't believe I knew that, though. Yeah.
Jack Black.
Wait, it's so cute. Your agriculture's name was Mr. Lemons?
I never thought about that. But yeah.
That's real cute.
Hit it. It's Baby Gil's turn.
Spinning. Okay. Adult cartoons.
Here we go.
Question number 2 of Triv-Yall. What is the name of the city where the Simpsons live?
Springfield.
Springfield is correct.
You got it, Chima! I was going to say Springfield, too. I would have had you.
Where is it? Springfield,
Illinois?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually never
Oh,
disclose.
Springfield.
Oh, yeah,
Springfield,
that's the thing.
It could be anywhere.
All right.
Springfield.
Hey, we're doing good.
2 out of 2.
Ready?
Oh.
World history white. World history white.
White.
Question number 3 of Triv-Yall. On what continent will you find Brazil?
South America.
That is correct.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Fuck all y'all.
3 out of 3.
Dang, we're doing good today.
We were dumb back then, but we smart today.
Sports. Purple.
Purple. Y'all like sports?
Purple.
Okay, let's see if we can keep that streak going.
Oh.
The Wimbledon competition is for what sport?
Tennis.
Dennis is correct.
I don't think this has ever
Nothing
happened.
past us.
You can't get nothing past. I don't think this has ever happened.
This is a world record for the viral podcast.
World
We're
record.
calling Guinness.
This is a world record. Here
I'm
we go.
getting the number.
Let's have Maggie call Guinness. Dude, let's start prank calling people. It's like Damien and Barbara and all them.
I hope we get the 2000s. That's what I want, but here we go.
Spinning.
I got a feeling you're going to get it.
Spinning.
U.S. history.
Yes,
salmon.
history. We're about to lose our streak, but go ahead.
Maggie, chime in if
just a
you.
sec.
Oh, you already know the answers.
I don't know.
U.S.
Okay,
history.
question number 5 of Triv-Yall, 5 or 6. What animal is constitutionally protected in the state of Florida?
Did you buzz?
I buzzed.
Const-
Can I ask a question? Is it a land animal or a bird?
Land.
a land animal or a bird?
Is it?
I think I know what it is.
Another question.
Okay, let's think about Florida. We're thinking about gators.
You got
and
gators.
stuff,
You got crocodiles. You got anacondas.
Manatees.
Those were my initial.
but it's land.
Oh, she said land.
I think it's a gator. Though that could be a water.
And land.
They're land too, though.
I'm trying to read Beth's face and she ain't give me nothing.
Dude.
I think it's what we don't think it is.
Wait, they are saying this is an unconstitutional. They're trying to protect this
Yeah,
thing. I
yeah.
mean, gators are not getting protected.
No, they're not. They
they
kill
have those
them.
They're
river
get-
boats
yeah.
and all that.
Now I know that when you find an anaconda or one of those, maybe not anaconda, but those big snakes, like I don't think you're allowed to kill them. You have to call somebody to have them come and remove them and all that stuff. I think. She ain't give me nothing. Okay.
I don't think it's the snake.
I don't think it's the gator.
It's not the gator. I don't think it's the snake either. What else could it be?
Maybe a roadrunner? No. Maybe
Beth, can you give us three?
Three.
clues.
Give us three.
Do you
Or
have
give us three things and we'll pick between it.
Okay.
Okay, she's gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We gotta keep the streak
no,
alive.
give us a little clue.
Okay, give us a clue.
Not
Okay, I will say it's an amendment that passed in 2002, and it is for the treatment of pregnant this animal.
I think it's snakes.
Sea turtles. Oh, because they could be land or water. Is it a land and water animal?
It is strictly land.
Strictly land.
What's that called? An amphibian? No, what is that called when it's
I don't know.
I'll just say snakes. I don't think it is, though.
okay, I think snakes are land.
You eat this animal daily. Some people do.
Oh my gosh,
Beef,
a chicken?
cow?
A freaking chicken or something?
Chicken, beef,
This is hard.
shrimp.
Shrimp?
It's a land
A
animal.
crustacean? Oh,
What else
no,
do you
land.
eat daily?
This
people.
is.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Eggs?
It's not a chicken. It's not a cow. But
it's an ostrich. Oh,
No.
the answer is pig.
Oh.
Oh.
what?
Pig
What
is
the-
protected.
Pig.
What the?
When you think protected in Florida, you're not thinking pig.
Oh, dude, we did not want to lose that.
And
I
I don't-
wonder
I-
why it's a pig.
I don't eat pigs daily.
No.
That
Some
threw me
people
off.
eat bacon.
Bacon.
Some people eat ham. And,
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
Your arteries are clogged if you eating that shit daily.
That's true.
All that grease.
Granny Franks had buttermilk mixed with bacon grease and cornbread, and she ate that every day in a cup.
Wait, buttermilk mixed with bacon?
remember her doing
grease?
it.
Would it even mix?
Our great grandma. I remember being 5, 6 years old, and at that time she was in her 90s. And I remember she'd cook bacon. I remember watching her being in the kitchen. She would cook bacon in a big glass cup. She would put cornbread, and then she would take buttermilk and pour buttermilk over it, and then she would take the bacon grease from the pan and put it directly into the pot, and then mix it up and eat it. I'm thinking, oh, it's disgusting.
Cornbread.
Cornbread, buttermilk, and bacon grease.
What's cornbread? Like
What?
what do you mean? Like the cornbread I love?
Yeah, cornbread.
Oh, so it'd just be like pre-made. I thought she was just putting like a packet of
No,
corn.
she would make cornbread and then
Okay.
take the cornbread and put it in there.
That's
And her and that whole family lived till they were 100, and she would have that every day. Bacon grease, pouring it over the cornbread.
They lived to be old.
They lived to
and
be,
they got around.
and they were mentally sharp and physically sharp, and had no ailments or nothing. And they lived till they were all 100 years old. And Papa Charlie is still alive.
And he's
eat
in his 90s,
cornbread,
huh?
Yeah.
too, dude. I eat cornbread probably 4 times a week.
You do. You love cornbread.
I just missing the bacon grease and the buttermilk.
But yeah. But I remember just being like, oh, that's so nasty. More so the buttermilk. I'm not a buttermilk fan.
It's the mixing of the grease because grease doesn't really mix.
And was the buttermilk cold?
Yeah.
Ooh, that no.
So it clumped.
I don't know, y'all.
hell nah.
I don't know. But not good.
And your grandpa's still alive?
Yeah.
Eating that?
He eats the same shit, I think. I don't know.
You guys got to call him and ask.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Oh, never mind.
He's a piece of shit.
I probably only spoke to him a couple times in my life.
Hey, let me prank call him as Damien.
He'll hang up on
I
you.
don't think we have his number.
I don't have his number.
We don't have his number.
He's the type of guy that if I saw him out in public, I don't think he would know who I was.
He wouldn't.
Whoa.
I'd have to go up
He
to him.
didn't know me one time.
Yeah, you're right.
He used to sell watermelons on a trailer in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Lola was a baby. And I stopped because I noticed him. And I walked up there and I was like, hey, Papa Charlie. You know, back when I was stupid.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was like, he didn't know who I was.
And not because he's not mentally sharp. He was like a piece of shit parent to my dad and aunt. He's like he doesn't care to talk to any of us. He's just a piece of shit.
He doesn't care. Yeah,
just
he doesn't
wasn't
care.
in the lives
Right.
of anyone. Just
Correct.
had kids and just
Correct.
started selling watermelon. And eating
So,
fucking
yeah.
cornbread and buttermilk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so awkward. I remember he was just kind of like, he said hi or something and like ignored me, and I like walked off.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the last times I saw him.
Oh God, but those homegrown summer watermelons.
Did you buy one or you like your watermelon?
He might have gave me a watermelon or something. I don't remember. I just remember it was weird and I left and I was pissed afterwards.
Yeah.
I was like, he didn't know who I was.
I think last time we saw him, he told either one of us or both of us that we got really fat,
He told me and you we got fat.
and I was like, "Yeah, thanks, because I know."
That's something my grandma passed.
But thank
would say.
you.
Yeah, it's just
Why do
like
old
the
people-
obvious. Okay, thanks.
Old people feel the need to let you know when you've gained weight, like you don't know.
I would say, well, you're fucking stupid.
Well, you got fucking stupid.
Why didn't you say that, dude?
It was so long
Well,
ago.
you
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
I think we should go see him, and if he says anything, you got fucking stupid.
You couldn't pay me to go see him.
Same.
I don't want
Whoa.
anything to do with any of them.
Same.
Damn, they got that moliki, huh?
He gets that most
Well, we just, got a little bit more
knowledgeable.
knowledgeable.
Yeah, and when people don't give a fuck about you,
Yeah.
why would you just keep
Right.
trying?
And and we used to try
Yeah. Yeah.
so hard. And now I'm like, fuck you.
now
Don't
you're
try
like,
no
hey,
more.
you're done.
I'm done. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. So time waster.
All right, we've spinning this. Is it my
yeah.
turn?
Yeah, I
Your
forgot
turn.
we were playing Triv-Yall,
Your
dude.
turn. We're playing Triv-Yall.
Charlie got me heated.
Charlie got you here. Let's do a couple more. The 2000s green.
Melon.
Yeah.
What does melancholy mean?
Just asshole.
All right, question number 6 of Triv-Yall. What year did Hurricane Katrina happen?
2003.
Incorrect.
2012.
Incorrect.
What?
Wait, what was it?
Hurricane Katrina.
2009.
2005.
2005 is correct.
I was in high school and I couldn't remember if I had graduated yet, or it was 3 or 5. 2005.
See, it seems so recent for some reason.
20 years ago.
That's
Wait.
insane. That was 20 years ago.
Dang, dude, I was 10. I felt like I was a teenager when that happened.
Insane.
2000.
All right.
When you said 2002, I was like, there ain't no fucking. Whoa.
All right, let's do one more Triv-Yall. Here we go. Last round of Triv-Yall. Here we go.
adult cartoons. No.
Pop culture.
Pop.
Let's move it. Pop culture. Here we go. Pop culture.
Last question of Triv-Yall.
Here we go, baby.
Elon Musk has 13 children by how many baby mamas?
I think I know this.
6.
Incorrect.
5.
Incorrect.
What the?
10.
Incorrect.
7.
Damn, y'all. The
8.
answer is 4.
Okay.
No.
4 baby mamas. 13
Really?
kids.
I could have swore I heard 6 the other day.
Well, who really knows anything?
He's got a secret child.
Well, ain't no secret no more.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I know about it.
Yeah.
Secret's out.
You know about it. Damn, so we didn't get that one. So we got 90% of them though. We
Yeah.
did good.
We did good. Yeah, we're smart.
Get Trivy.
You
Get
got both.
trivia.
Yeah.
Let's answer a few more calls.
Yeah, we got a couple more in the chamber.
Hey, honeys, just woke up here. Hey, so I was wondering, you guys always talk about busting nuts and loving to nut, but when you're actually having sex and you're going to orgasm, do you say, I'm going to nut, or do you say, I'm going to come?
Oh my god.
Just let me know, honeys. Oh yeah?
Bruh.
Can you imagine?
I'm gonna nut.
I would start
Hey.
dying laughing.
Can you imagine? You're laying there. You're like, I'm gonna nut. I can't. No, nut is something you say
On a
because
podcast.
it's funny.
Or in a text or
Because it's funny. I'm gonna nut.
yeah.
That's something you say to your friends,
Right. You don't say I'm nutting.
or you could say it to your
Wait.
man, but yeah, you don't bring that to the bedroom.
If you do, let us know.
Please,
Because I want to know.
If you say I'm nutting on your
Film it.
dick, if you say that, bro. If I'm,
What if you're fucking somebody and he says I'm about to nut?
I'll lose my shit.
I mean, if it seems better if a guy does it for some reason, but if a girl says I'm
Right.
about to bust a nut,
I think you're right about that.
You're right.
Yeah.
But I'll still be mad.
it's still weird. Just say come.
But why even announce it? I feel like you can know when somebody's
Yeah.
gonna.
Even if you say bust, I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If he's
bust.
like I'm about to bust in you,
That's kind of hot.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But don't say nut.
Don't say nut, dude. Unless you're eating a Nutter Butter or
That's different.
Yeah,
Or an almond or something. That's fine.
yeah. If you're eating nuts, do that, but don't say I'm gonna nut.
No,
in
I've-
a sexual way.
I've never said that. I've never said that, and I never will. And I swear, if I ever hear it, I'll lose my mind. Oh, you're gonna make me nut.
Oh, keep licking right there. I'm gonna nut.
I'll lose my mind.
They can't like it. I mean,
No, because nut is the verbiage of you. I don't want to say joking, but I guess joking. Like I'm gonna go bust a nut. How many nuts have you busted? Yeah, it's something you. It's not necessarily sex talk.
If you're a guy that listens to the pod, comment or let us know anywhere if you would like for women to say nut.
That's true.
Oh, I'm gonna nut all over you, daddy.
Let us know.
I can't even say the daddy
Yeah,
like that.
Oh, hold on. I was.
Yeah, don't say that.
I could only do like, oh, me daddy.
Yeah, that's different.
This is the last call.
Is it? All right.
Oh wait, no. Hold on.
I'm gonna nut.
I'm gonna nut.
Keep talking.
Oh, I'm gonna nut.
Who is that?
Okay.
Oh, who's
Hey,
what? Who is that?
is that you?
Yeah. Who are you?
Hey, come over. Turn around.
Who
It's
are you?
me,
Oh my God.
Damien.
Damien, your cock's in me.
Yeah, I smell something else.
What?
Is your sister here?
Who?
Barbara.
Oh, I knew it. Hey, come
Where's
here.
Damien?
I'm right here clapping your sister's ass cheeks.
Let me climb up here.
Yes.
Let me get.
Let me stack my baby girls. Mm.
Oh, I'm gonna nut.
Oh, there's juices everywhere.
I'm gonna. I'm nutting.
Who wants my nut?
Me.
Okay, you get my nut today. Barbara. Coming in you right now. Thank you.
You said who wants my nut?
Who wants?
If I'm banging a guy and he said you want this nut, I'll say no.
Go put it in the trash.
That's the way you just said that.
I'll
dude.
say no.
I'll say no. Oh,
I'll say no.
put it in the trash
Tell him to go put it in the trash.
Go put it in the trash.
and take out the bag.
Paige, you said stacking my baby gills.
Stacking.
Stacking.
Damien loves to stack.
Damien
the
loves
girls.
to stack.
Big
His girls.
Jenga guy loves Jenga.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's move on. Let's do it.
Hey, honeys. So I've been with my boyfriend for a little over a year now. Everything's great. Love him. But I was thinking about some of the worst first dates I've ever had. I'm 25. He's my first boyfriend. So I've been on a lot of really bad first dates. And the worst one was I was going to Dairy Queen with this guy. His name was Larry, and he was driving a big truck, and he was trying to show off in the truck. Next thing I know, we're on this country back road, and we hit a house. Motherfucker took a curve way too quick, and we hit a house. But I was on probation, and I had Xanax in my purse, so I just kicked the door open. And I don't remember too awful much, but I do know that I had glass on my arm because I was picking it out while I was running down the road. Left him in the dust. Left him in the dust, brother. And then there was a little ditch. And you know, like on back roads where there's like those little yellow painted cement bridges? I hid under one of those. I hid under one of those, and I called my friend, and she came and picked me up and bandaged me up. I don't talk to her or him anymore, and I never got my Dairy Queen that night. But I love you guys. Love the pod. Keep podding it up.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, yeah.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad. The fact that he took a curve too hard and hit a house.
That's insane, dude.
How fast are you going?
Bro, you are headed to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, it can wait.
You are headed to Dairy Queen.
And she takes off running.
And has glass in her and
Why'd
Xanax?
she run?
Because she
Get a
said she had
Xanax in her
Xanax.
pocket.
So ditch the Xanax.
She's on probation. Maybe she wasn't supposed to be
Yeah,
leaving.
that's true.
She had probably had the ankle bracelet.
She's probably
on.
not allowed to have Xanax.
Yeah.
If it's not prescribed.
That's true. There's a lot of obligations
Imagine-
and legalities.
Imagine taking a curve.
Imagine ditching your date, kicking the door open and just taking off running.
I'm imagining it in my head, and it's so fucking funny.
That's a bad first date for sure. She's got it beat. She's got everybody beat.
Oh, running in ditches and I've hidden stuff like fields and stuff from cops.
So he never
House
tried
parties.
to call her afterwards and be like, "Hey, what happened to you?"
Bro,
Or
I-
is your neck feeling okay? Like, are you hurt from the house
I don't
wreckage?
know. Paige, you've hid from cops in fields?
Yeah, at house parties, you hear, "Oh, the cops are coming," and everyone just takes off running out the back door. Yeah,
That's
I've hidden
insane.
fields.
Damn.
Sure. Oh, dude, one time Jazz, my two sisters in our small town in Utah, weed is so illegal there.
Yeah.
Like, they'll put you in jail for months, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
and my brother and his friends obviously always had marijuana. So Jasmine and Ashley pretended like they were cops one time and went to a house party and started pounding on the door like officers.
Yeah.
And they brought a guy with them to be like, "Open up, it's the police." So they all got the marijuana and flushed it down the toilet. And yeah, they got the marijuana, flushed it down the toilet. They're up on a 2-story apartment. They bust out the back window. And,
What?
And like took off the screen. I don't even know what the hell. Not shattered, but opened it. Jumped out from the 2-story. My friend Rachel, I think, was there. Oh, and then we had a bigger friend. And
Like fat?
yeah, and one of
Okay.
our guy friends said when they all jumped out the window and then they saw her come to the window, he said he just took off running.
Stop it. That guy. You help the fats too.
But imagine catching a bigger person out of 2 stories down.
Just get a couple people. Hey, it's
Why
fine.
would she want? That's insane. They were doing the most.
But she got
Yeah.
the last laugh. She got the last laugh though, because they ended up saying it's a prank. It's just Jasmine and whatever. So she found out it was a prank and didn't have to jump out the window.
Right.
And freaking,
I'm not
They were
jumping-
all hurt and shit anyway.
I'm not jumping out a window on 1 story.
That's what I'm saying. If you already flushed,
Oh, my brother, they were so pissed off at my sisters because they flushed all their weed, but then they couldn't tell our mom because then they had to tell on themselves.
Right. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Dude, out of control. I just remember them telling me that and just being so thankful I wasn't there that night. I would have a heart attack.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
if I had to jump out of something, heart attack.
I'd rather then come in and take me to jail. I'm not jumping out a 2-story window. I'm not. I'd rather go to jail. I'm not jumping out a 2-story window.
Right.
Take me to jail.
Right.
That's insane.
That's bad.
And they left that fat girl. Karma's gonna go. I hope Karma already
busting out windows and shit.
Karma got him because they were all hurt from jumping out the window. That's why when she came up, he said I felt so bad, but
that'd be me. That'd be me.
You're like, what about me, guys?
And if I saw him run, I'd be if I'm sitting at a window, if I'm sitting on a 2-story window and I'm looking out and all my friends look at me and they take off running, you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever call me if you need me. Motherfucker, you take off running as soon as I come up to the window. You.
But how big was she?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Not even
it don't matter.
Not even that big, but like maybe hard to catch from 2 stories up.
Damn, dude.
No, I'd be like, don't ever ask me for nothing,
dude. For real.
For nothing. Wow, that's funny though.
Last call.
Let's call.
Thanks for calling.
Hey, honeys, car driver here. Don't hate me.
Car driver.
So I'm just calling because I am going to be 28 years old this year. I've been in a relationship for almost 5 years with my boyfriend. He is going to be 32. And I don't feel like there's a proposal or marriage on the way. Kids. I would like to have kids when I'm married, so, like, you know, we gotta get past that, then have the kids, and at my age, like, all my friends are getting married, all my friends are hitting those milestones, and, like, I know everybody goes at their own pace, and I shouldn't feel pressured, or, like, I know I shouldn't be comparing myself, but I just feel like I'm falling behind, and I love my boyfriend, like, you know, I'm sure he will propose when he's ready, but I have been ready for a couple years now, and I don't know, I just don't know what we're waiting for, and like we've talked about it, and I don't know, I know I shouldn't compare, I just need someone else to kind of tell me what I already know. So thank you, honeys, love you, love everyone, love the pod, and wherever you are, do better. Bye.
Wherever you are, dear God, do better.
Do better. Capital D.
I'll be saying
D.
that for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Big caps.
Honeys, yes. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare your life. Don't compare your relationship. Also, I feel like, you know, back in the day, for the most part, you know, marriage was more important to people decades ago in the, you know, back in the day. Like, it was more important to people because people didn't live together before they got married like they do now. People didn't, like, marriage was more of like a, I don't know, it was different than a lot of people view. It's not that he probably doesn't want to get married. You probably just should be like, he's probably complacent. Like, hey, we live together. We're happy.
We're pretty much already married. But
right. A lot of people nowadays feel that way.
She just wants to be married before she has kids, though. That's the kicker. So she's like, okay, I'm getting older. But I feel, gosh, dude, even in your 20s having kids still feels so young to me.
It does.
Like,
it does.
I wouldn't even feel ready.
Right.
But I wouldn't feel behind or
no.
I mean, just freaking live, dude. They're gonna start having kids and
no.
Golly.
And never feel behind regarding anything because there's no, for the most part, there's no time limit to things. And I don't necessarily mean like, I mean specifically there are time limits to things that are specific. You don't want to wait till you're 65 to have a kid. That's not what I'm saying. But like,
come out lopsided or something.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you don't have to have it all figured out by a certain age. That doesn't exist. Do what you want at the time you want. Maybe he's a little complacent. If you haven't mentioned it in a couple of years, just kind of, I'd be like, hey, you know, like I know we've talked about this, but I think it's important to me, and I want you to take that seriously. Like, what is the next step? I think just bringing that back up again, because people get complacent, and a lot of people maybe aren't anti-marriage, but it's just not as, I don't want to say important as it once was. It's very, you know what I'm saying?
Just the divorce rate's way up is what she's saying.
Well, don't scare her, but don't want to scare you. But I would just bring it back up and be like, listen, this is important to me. I want to, I've kind of been, I've been waiting around. What you doing?
I would say there's some pressure though, on social media. There's all these people and friends like, oh, my friend got pregnant and we're best friends and we got pregnant at the same time and our kids are now going to school. Like, sure, that seems all perfect and dandy, but that's not for everyone. And, some people struggle to get pregnant. I mean, maybe that's why she feels pressured too, is because you see that so much online. Like, oh, our kids are best friends. They're going to grow up and... No.
I get it.
Maybe like she's making future plans.
I get that. Don't compare yourself to other people and keep that communication open between you and your boyfriend. Hopefully soon, fiance.
Yeah.
If that's what you both want. And
they have been together for about
5 years.
Yeah.
5 years. If the next step is kids and marriage or marriage and kids, just be like, hey, what we doing?
Just keep looking at your ring finger.
Yeah. Huh. Where's my engagement ring? Oh, I don't have one.
Shit. Yeah, do a couple of those.
So
maybe look at some pics. Dude, there'd be so much pressure if someone was asking me when I was going to marry them or hinting at it. Even I've been hinted at kids a lot in my life, but even that's like, but I don't like when people try to pressure.
For sure.
And even bringing it up to somebody to want to marry you, that's another thing. What if it freaking ruins the surprise?
I mean, you don't want to have to ask him, when are we getting engaged? And then he feel pressured to go do it, then it's not going to be a special. So there's you just opened up a new can.
Bunch of cans.
Then there's that. You're right. Oh, you only...
you only proposed to me because he only proposed to me because I had to sit there and push it for the past year. It's
right. That's a whole, you don't want that, I don't think she's gonna, definitely don't like pressure him or shame him, but I'd have a conversation like, hey, what?
Hey, have you listened to the Viral podcast?
Hey, maybe you should listen to this episode. I'm going to send you this episode of the Viral podcast and just think about, skip to the end and just think about this and listen to them talk about it.
Skip to the end and opal.
Yeah, like a princess cut.
Like a princess opal cut with a little bit of rhinestones.
Exactly. Wish you all the best, honeys. But never, ever, ever, ever regarding anything comparison is the joy of thief.
And your time will come and you're just going to have a beautiful life. And
I said joy of thief.
What the hell I don't even know.
It's a thief of joy. Oh. It truly is, though. That's one of my favorite quotes in the world. You can't appreciate what you have when you're always comparing yourself to people who have something different or have something more. It's impossible to enjoy what you have when you're doing that.
She already knows that, but
yeah. Well, we love you, honeys, and good luck with everything. Send us a wedding invitation.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, Tammy.
Tammy, I'm gonna miss you.
Tammy.
I love you guys. Thank you guys. Please hit that subscribe button. Please. What else?
Please do hit that subscribe button because it's not even our channel. Other YouTubers I've been watching, Kendall Ray, she's like, hey guys, a lot of people have unfollowed. Make sure you're subscribing. Yes. She said she got so many more followers from saying that.
Wow.
That YouTube just unsubscribes people.
Well, it does.
It made me unfollow you.
It does.
It makes me unfollow people why?
So just go triple check that you're following us. And if you're not, and if you're watching this, just give us a click. It would help us out. We love you guys.
Clout services and spread the word.
Clout services.
Spread the good word and don't forget to give us a call. Call in, if you got anything interesting, anything bugging you, any family drama, any ickies and any lickies.
And any stickies.
And go to theviralpodcast.co for all merchandise. Our phone number is 442-777-3331.
What were you saying?
You
were saying a different number? I'm tripping balls.
You are. I think she was saying the right number.
442-777-3331.
And always remember that.
What?
You are doing great.
And you're looking good at what everybody else thinks.
Fucking mother.
I'm gonna nut.
Listen to my tits clap.
I'm gonna.
Get ready.
Watch your tits clap. Watch her.
We're going viral.
I don't think they've ever done that.
The baby girls.
That was
Still
fun.
dabbing in 2025.
That's the funniest thing in the world.